If you're a student of architecture in Nigeria, where I am at the moment, or any other part of Africa, then you should watch this video to find out how to wow your jury and stop losing marks during your accreditation, during your architectural presentation. Hello, you're welcome to today's video. My name is Amaka Eke-Nwachukwu and this is AN Architecture. Now, we're discussing architectural presentation tips, power tips to make you wow your jury. This is because I have had so many students come to me crying, complaining that they give in all their best in their design, and when it comes to the jury, it's like they have nothing to show for it. They are losing marks and they don't know it. This is what we'll be discussing, and I'll show you how not to lose marks and wow your jury at your next architectural presentation. The first step is title blocks. Now, many people tend to overlook title blocks. Your title block on your design sheet or paper is the first item that gives information about your work. Title blocks are absolutely important. You don't want to spend a lot of time on your title block because you have so much more work to do, but you want to make sure that you spend just the amount of time preparing your title blocks and making sure that they look good. Don't over design it. Remember that less is more, but make sure it is a full block, right? A full block. Use the right lettering for your title block. Poor picture quality. Now, they say that a picture speaks 1,000 words, right? So you want your pictures on your design sheets to actually speak volumes for you. So ensure that you are using the right quality of pictures that you paste on your design sheets. Location details. I have always said that details are important. The location detail of your work is very important in your design. The location of your work can make the whole difference in your design, right? So for instance, you're designing a library in, say, Kaduna or Port Harcourt or Kigali. All right, ensure that you write on your title block proposed National Library Kigali, because of course we are going to consider the climate, the microclimate surrounding Kigali for us to be able to appreciate your work. You also want to mention the relevance of your pictures on your work. Don't just paste your pictures and assume that we know what they are, or assume that we know what we're looking at. You paste your pictures and you place the title and the relevance of that picture to your design work. This also means that if a picture is not relevant, please do not paste on your work. Headings first. Now, this may sound mundane, but it will amaze you that some students don't even put the heading of their work on their design. All right, we want to know what we're looking at. Are we looking at the floor plans? Are we looking at the elevations? Are we looking at sections? Are we looking at perspectives? Are we looking at details? All right, so ensure that you have your headings first on your work before the rest of the drawings come up. Floor plans for case studies. You must always remember that for us to understand your case studies, we need to know what the building looks like, and we can only do that if we have a sketch floor plan of your design of the case study. So make sure that you show us a floor plan of your case studies. Even if there isn't one, you can always just generate a sketch plan for us to be able to understand your design. Properly detailed location map. The location map is very important because we want to be able to understand what is happening around the location. So when doing your location map sheet, take time to detail your location map so that we don't have to call you to describe further where your proposed site is on your location map. And finally, the presentation skill. Presentation skill is everything in your design. You can make or mar your jewelry. So you want to ensure that you know what you're talking about and you present it in a confident style. Don't let your jewelries shuffle you or make you look destabilized. Once we see that you are not stable or you're stammering or you don't know what to say, we get the feeling that it's not your work, or you didn't do a concrete job, or it's a shady work, right? That's at that time we start looking and prodding, shining our torchlight on your work to actually look out for errors. So be confident. You have done this work. You have spent sleepless nights producing these jobs. Be confident with your work. Own your job with your full chest. Even if there's a correction, you receive the correction and say, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. Look good, look sharp. The way you dress is part of your design presentation. It lets us understand that you are ready for us and you are ready to be awarded your marks. Dress well, dress sharp, dress confident, dress like the architect you are, dress that you are ready to ace your design. Hope this power tip helps you in your next presentation.